Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're in the SaintsRow boss factory and we're going to be showing you some more bosses again. And sticking with the theme that I like to kind of group them together into little clusters, today we're doing Scooby Doo bosses, so the whole mystery crew. It took a while to find a couple of these. Two of them are like top of the list. You find them as soon as you start browsing through bosses. But then the rest of them, you really got to go through them. One of them is terrifying to look at, and I'm just going to give you that warning now. It is a horrifying image that will haunt your dreams. I'm still going to show it to you though, because, you know, that's just the way that I do things. But, you know, everyone's familiar with Scooby Doo and his antics, and so you probably are familiar with the Mystery Crew, so let's just jump into it and start it off. So here we're going to start it at number 1 with the man Shaggy, and so like I said, this one's obviously a popular one. You can see we've got almost 22,000 upvotes, which is pretty impressive, making it one of the most popular boss creations ever on the platform. Obviously it looks great. It looks exactly like Shaggy. They nailed the outfit. I think the face is pretty dang good. There was another one that I found where the face looked really good, but they had the body all jacked, and I was like, okay, if you're going for that one scene in the live-action Scooby-Doo, I think where Shaggy really gets jacked, then that makes sense, but, you know, for the actual show, the part, I mean, personally, I never liked the live-action movies. In fact, I hate them, but I love the classic TV show. I watched it all the time with my kids, so this is obviously, you know, a great throwback for that. And of course, playing SaintsRow as any member of the mystery crew is going to be great. So this one is created by Sekev or Sechev. I think Sekev it would be how I'd guess to do that. If you want to pick this one up, there's the share code, or if you just want to search it, it's going to be right near the top of TV, pop culture, and hero for the tags. So if you want to be Shaggy, this is the best one that I've found. Next up, for one of the ones that was pretty high up on the list, we've got Velma. You know, the nerdy one who pretty much does all of the work. I mean, every once in a while, someone else in the crew does something somewhat useful. Usually it's exactly the opposite. But the vast majority of the time, Velma's the only one that gets anything done. And so it makes sense why, well, I mean, I assume there's a bunch of other, shall we say, more adult-skewed reasons why Velma is such a popular character. It's weird that she gets chosen for that, but she was also very popular. You can see we got 3,300 upvotes on this one. This one's created by Fort Bean or Beanie or Benet, I don't know. And there's your share code. I did find quite a few Velmas scattered amongst all of the creations, but I think this one's probably the best. Obviously, it's a kind of a different approach, facially wise, than the traditional cartoon, but I think it plays very well into the archetype of the character itself. So there we have Velma. That's number 2. Let's move on to, unfortunately, like I said, this next one is haunting. If you get nightmares from it, I fully excuse myself from responsibility. I'm warning you now. So next up, we've got Scooby Doo, and like I said, pretty hard to look at. Hard to love this one. This one was created by a sadistic mind in the creator Bear Nuts, and there's your share code. This one only has 79 upvotes, so if you're lucky enough to have never seen this one, you've never come across it organically scrolling through the bosses, I'm sorry to say that I've ruined that streak for you, and now you have to look at it. On the bright side, it is, like, it does look like Scooby-Doo in a furry, anthropomorphic, gross kind of way. I'm liking the back tats. Those really help sell it. But yeah, that is Scooby. I'm not going to spend any more time looking at it. I don't recommend you do either. But that's Scooby-Doo. Next up, of course, we got the self-appointed leader of the crew, Fred. And now this one was created by, I would guess that's supposed to be Steph756, but it's Stixif756. There's your share code right now. This one only has 99 upvotes, so again, I wouldn't be surprised if you never found it. I think the creator here went into pretty good detail on the face. Now, obviously, you're basing it off an animated character, so it looks a little weird translated into the slightly more realistic style. But I think it actually looks a lot like Fred, especially from the right angle. You kind of turn her to the side a bit. Looks a lot like him. So if you want to be Fred and just, you know, recommend that we all split up and the nerd goes with the dog and the stoner, and you get to take the hot chick and go explore the dark house on your own, you know, Fred had his motives, you know. No one's perfect, but Fred's motives were. So that's number 4 on the list, Fred, the second to last one. I think if you wanna play as this guy, this is the way to do it. Then of course, finally we have Daphne, a lot of people's favorite. The I don't know, sometimes klutz, Sometimes it depends on the iteration of the show. Early in the show, like the original series, she was supposed to be more of your damsel in distress type character. She played that archetype. But then in the later iteration, she became a more fully fleshed out and useful member of the crew. But a stylish outfit as always. I think they kind of nailed it here. Did a pretty good job on the facial customization, body as a whole, and of course the outfit looks pretty great for it. This one was also created by Stixif756. And there's your share code there. This one only has 25 upvotes, so even less than Fred. So definitely, if you want to try one of those out, pop some upvotes on those bad boys. Give them some love. But that is the final one for the whole mystery crew here. So I've showed you how to find each and every member, and if you really, really want to roleplay and SaintsRow is one of them, now you can do it for any of them. I couldn't find Scrappy Doo, but I guess you could, I don't know, alter the body style of Scooby and make it maybe even more horrifying. That's probably possible. But with all that in mind, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, there's a link in the description with a playlist of a whole bunch of other videos, some of which are going to be me showing you different bosses from the Boss Factory, and others are just going to be guides for the SaintsRow game. I recommend you check them out if you like this one, because you'll probably like them. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.